It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
For the last time of 2025, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody needs to put some gum in Duke's stocking. I mean, I feel like he's earned it, right? Every week I do this, he's here bitching about how he's got no more gum. And every week he keeps coming back, despite not having gum. He's a trooper, that guy. That's my XO, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we keep him around. We keep him around. All right, let's see. I gotta push this button, I think. Bam! It worked! All right! Excellent! I love it when a stream comes together. However, how's everybody doing? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. It is the 21st? The 22nd? Bloody day is it? It's the 22nd. Oh, whole bloody year got away from me. Man. 22nd. Only a few more days. Get your shopping in. But actually, I will happily take that request. Thank you. Thanks for being here, guys. We just gonna derp around and play some boats tonight. That's all. Gonna hang out, have some, share some Christmas cheer, whatever we do around here. I know there's been a lot of probably well-deserved. Let's say well-deserved salt about the Christmas crate situation here in boats, right? Because the Christmas crates used to be one of the best things that they did every year, and this year they kind of made it not as awesome. Or was it last year they started that? I think it might have been last year they started that with the whole you occasionally get the chance for the golden crate with stuff in it. Like, ugh, what a mess. G'day, Zoltan. What a mess. I got cruisers on special, but you know me, I'll play just about everything. I'm going to start with a game here. I've realized I've been sadly neglecting some lines of ships that I should be grinding out to completion, right? So I'm going to play a few of those tonight. I've got Jarsveld, I've got Orage, I've got Osborne. I'm not going to play Carrier on stream. I'm not going to make you guys suffer for that. I can send Laffy away. I've played Laffy on stream. I don't think I played my St. Vincent or my Patrie or my Castilla. So maybe I should try them at some point. I don't know, we'll see. But we're going to start with a game in Osborne. A boat that I'm still feeling my way through these American destroyers. Like, I remember being super excited when they announced this branch of ships. But I'm still don't feel like I've got my brain wrapped around them just yet. I haven't put enough time into them yet. I mean, I played a few games of the, in the pre-release, and then we played the 7, enough to get to the 8, and now I definitely need to put some time into the 8 to kind of figure them out. Merry Christmas, Matthew. Thanks for dropping in. This goofy new map. Am I the only one that doesn't like this map? This map... So, there's such a thing as too many islands. And as a destroyer player, this map makes me angry because it negates one of my reasons for existing. Right? I exist as a destroyer, at least in part, to provide information on enemy locations for my team. But there are so many islands, I am, largely useless. And the game won't load. Awesome. It's going to be one of those days. There it is. So, this map, I've only played this map maybe 3 times, and every single time it enrages me. I'm just like, oh, this map makes me so angry. What is it based on, Scotty? What is this map based on? I actually have no idea.
Everybody's learning how. Come on a safari with me.
SF, I agree. It absolutely rewards submarines because submarines can spot, and then as soon as they're in danger, they just dive and go somewhere else, right? Whereas a destroyer can get caught out and get sucker punched, right? Alright, gotta refresh my memory. I have HE and SAP, 3-second reload, 4 guns. I have functional but not amazing torpedoes. I have the weird smoke consumable that I can use. I have 2.5 minutes of it to use over the course of the whole thing. I still have the good American depth charges. Okay. Torres Strait. A patch of water between Aust and Papua New Guinea. Okay, awesome. Yeah, CSF, that's insane. That is insane. This This map is just preposterous, right? Now you can tell, right? This is obviously a caldera, right? What used to be some kind of volcanic caldera. Which, it's not the first time they've taken a Pacific caldera and kind of, you know, put it into the game. I look at Trap as an example. But man, this map really pisses me off as a Destroyer player. Because it just takes away so much of my reason for existence. Alright, I've got two requests for Miyoko in the queue already, Terp, so I'm gonna send your points back. You were the second. I'm gonna try and steal B here. Split and Shima on the far right flank. Don't know where the Fletcher or the Orage are. Somebody's in here with me. Which could be good or could be bad. The Fletcher does not frighten me immensely. Okay, the Zeton's going to be a problem. I probably can't stay here. I'm going to get angled to run, because I'm basically going to have to run. If that Zeton's going to push, I'm not going to stop a single battleship with my little one rack. Especially not a Hydro battleship. Let's just go now. Let's just not wait. Let's just... Yeah, we're just gonna decide that retreat is the better part of all of this, and go be somewhere else. You guys gonna shove a battleship into mid while my battleships do whatever it is they're doing? Then fine, you do you. I'm gonna go be somewhere else. The opposing... Okay, that tells me the Oraji's in here with me. The opposing Fletcher is dead on the left flank, and they killed the Split on the right flank. So already, my life feels pretty good. Let's leave him some fun just in case. No carrier. Oh, those are Delaware bombers. Okay. I'm like, whose bombers are those? Delaware. See if I can get some eyes on this Zeton. Well, that's irritating. He's gonna be right in front of me.
Put on the beer goggles.
Time to go be somewhere else, apparently.
Leave my ride behind.
He has 5.5 kilometer hydro. That's irritating. My Jaeger just got his face melted by Orage. Oh, he was driving into the Orage. Good job. Alright. Now, if the Jean Bar is going to spot this clown, maybe what I'll do is some of this shenanigans.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
You're about to ground yourself. Okay, that's right. I gotta go quarter speed. Quarter speed. Quarter speed. There we go. There's the fire we needed. This guy got a little too aggressive. I feel like we should punish him for his over-aggression. There we go. You're done. Alright. Who did we lose? We lost the Jaeger, now we lost a Lepanto. Vamp Deuce is finally going to cap A. Shima's still over on the flank all by himself. My Adriatico survived, but not great. Shima is... I don't know why they're not murdering that guy. Maybe kill him? Okay. Yeah, Krim, I don't understand why you would do that. Ooh, Chapayev, I love it. I love the idea. I should play some Kutuzov. There's a boat I haven't played in forever. Alright, my money says that the Oraji has effed off by now. So I'm going to move into B. I'm going to move into B here and see if I can steal it out from under his nose. If he hasn't effed off, then I will probably want to go be somewhere else. But my money says he has. Yeah, Xander, we don't have anything fancy for codes. Just what you've got in the sheet.
This is a force to be
Yeah,
reckoned
this was
with.
probably a mistake.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Much better.
Yeah, I need to go be somewhere else right now. Or I need some help, and I'm not going to get any help, am I? You guys are going to leave me to die in here, aren't you? Yeah, this was a mistake. I should not have come back here, but I did, so yay, I guess.
You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Lord of War with the resub, thank you so much. Or with the regular sub, my apologies, with the sub. I'm looking at the wrong thing. All right, Vamp. Get in here, buddy. You get this guy lit on Hydro, we're going to have some fun with him. There we go. All right, now, what's the spotting range on my guns? My gun bloom is... No, wrong button. 3-1. Okay, so I got to stay at least that far away.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
All right. So, my Vamp Deuce did me a solid there. Life goes on. Feels good. Whew. Nobody of consequence, Happa. Nobody of consequence. Mr. October with resub, thank you so much. Welcome in. Striker, I'm in the same boat, buddy. I keep seeing ships I've never heard of, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. I keep asking chat, what is that? I don't know what that is. I've never seen that. Like, what was the one I saw? Admiral Lartigue. I was like, what the hell is that? I don't know what that is. All right, should I try? Okay, all right, Vamp's gonna let me have all the cap points I get. So, first game of the night, Happa, and I am not playing my best. Let's put it that way. I'll own that. I'm still trying to figure out these new American destroyers, man. If you have any advice, I would welcome it, because I have not figured these boats out yet. The Shimmas in sea? That's bold. Kick him in the nads, Adriatico.
Can't leave my ride behind.
There we go. Yeah, and that's the problem I keep having, Happa, is how do I hold on to my how do I not get dead in the early engagements, because the detection is kind of a little below where you would wish, right? A little below average, let's say. So that's the struggle I keep having.
Coochie, coochie. Coochie, coochie. Coochie, coochie.
It feels like they would be a lot better with a heal.
You're crazy.
Am I crazy?
You did.
Adel with the resub. Thank you so much. Wow, Mr. October. I was in one of your first games. That's been a hot minute. 59 months, 63 months. I got so many people who have been here, it feels like, since the beginning. Or at least near the beginning, right? Because my 8 year of streaming boats, right? Just in general was September. I started back into 2017, but I was only doing competitive games. That was all there was. I didn't start just randomly, just generically streaming boats for the hell of streaming boats until probably spring of 18, maybe? Somewhere in there. Let's take this channel. Let's see if I can get some torps on this Soyuz. Healer Hydro, Marcus, I like the idea. I would actually be happy with either one. It doesn't even have to be the crazy like, give him British Hydro. Give him like a 3-kilometer British Hydro. I'd be fine with that. Just give me something. Then maybe the top end gets better. I don't know. I haven't played. I don't remember if I've played the top end ones. Not even in testing. Sipta, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
and it got such good gas mileage.
This map is huge, too. 48 by 48 square. All right, Vamp Deuce has got the Soyuz under his guns. They're never going to cap this point. Hawaii looks like he's going to burn out the Izumo. By the way, Hawaii on this map is mega bullshit. Right? I was playing a game. You'll see this game eventually on YouTube because I was playing a game in my Regalo, right? And I'm in this channel right here, right? Driving like this. And there's some Hawaii, like here, who was able to get shells over the island at me. I was like, this is mega BS. What is this hot garbage? I could not believe the shenanigans I was looking at. There is no Japanese carrier split yet. Well, Rita, we won that one. I didn't contribute very much, but we won. Somehow I get a 2, okay. And I don't know how I got an efficiency badge there. I guess some spotting damage? Yeah, Vamp Deuce is going to take one of these. He's the reason I'm alive, basically. He's the reason we killed that idiot in the middle. Take one of those. But no, they haven't added... So they added an American carrier split. That was a year or two ago. They haven't added a Japanese one. To my knowledge, they haven't even tested or floated a Japanese one yet. I feel like they should. I feel like they need to. There are certainly enough Japanese carriers that are not in the game that they could justify it. I'm going to take this Miyoko game. Just because Miyoko is awesome. Ooh, nice, Sanda. Yeah, that sounds about right, Striker. I think you've had Essex and Yorktown back in the game for about 2 years. They're coming up on 2 years. And then, but no, they haven't given us a Japanese carrier split yet. I mean, I'll be honest, right? I think the American carrier sub-branch, right? The split-off, which is, what is it, Independence, Yorktown, and Essex? I think those ships are kind of like the way carrier should be, right? The planes are useful. They're good team, like in the hands of a competent player, they're good teammates. They can contribute, but they can't run over somebody. They can't run away with a game. If they were to do something like that for the IGN, I'd be all behind it, right? I think it'd be great.
Crazy son of a bitch.
Titan with the resub. Thank you so much. You're right, Vladeshi. That's what they did test them. I remember that now. But you're right. They were like, they dropped instead of the smoke, they like dropped minefields or something. And I think players don't like minefields. Like, I mean, I don't like minefields. That's a terrible idea. Val, Stalin, and Vallejo. Yep, I think those are good choices, Xanda. For a PvE player, I think those are excellent choices. But yeah, I think you're right. I think they were minefield. They were like minefield carriers, and I didn't like it then, and I like it less now. Right? The minefield mechanics, like, they're functional and they're fine in ops and stuff. But man, keep that crap out of random battles. Yeah, but Galeron, if you're playing it in PvE, you don't care. You don't care, right? Now you say it has no real utility, but I'll tell you, the most fun I've ever had playing my Vallejo was 2 or 3 months ago when they were doing those Pacific Operation chains things. I took a tier 9 light cruiser into that, right, with Wushta guns. Yeah, I think you have hydro but no radar. I don't remember. Anyway, it was hilarious and awesome. Easily the most fun I've had playing that ship. But if you don't play PvP, you don't care. I'm so ready for next year. This year has not been bad. I know a lot of folks, you get to the end of the year, they're like, oh, this year sucked. I don't have that problem. I mean, every year has its ups and downs. But this year was honestly, overall, pretty good. But I'm ready for next year. January for me is going to be super busy. I'm really curious to see how certain things in my other streaming career that I'm working on developing branch out. Svea is very decent. City with the resub. Thank you kindly. Welcome in. Merry Christmas. Or Happy Hanukkah. Whatever you celebrate, just translate that into me when I say Merry Christmas. All right. This Munkin's going to outspot me. So I think what I need to do, we're going to speed up. We are going to... I feel like I want to get into the turn before I'm spotted. Oh, yeah. Yep, it's time. Okay. Now, the Munkin at some point is going to have to make a turn pointing his bow into A. And that's the point at which I want to have my AP in the barrel. Ooh, I'm behind him. He's quicker than I thought. Ooh, I still gotta sit. LOL, pound sand. Okay, don't. Okay, the Ashitaka's not looking at me anyway. Alright, let's switch to the HE then. And we'll give him a reason to wish he was looking at me. Oh, that's Cowboy! I just realized the Munkin is Cowboy. Oh, that's horrifying. He's really good. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, you're thinking of Mogami. Mogami has the choice. But Miyoko does not. Man, we do not have a lot of resources on this flank. It's me, the Borodino, and the Gneiss, and that is it. Everybody else has bought it. Woo! City! Goodness gracious, thank you so much. I've never seen that notification. 8 years I've been streaming, I've never seen anybody cheer enough for that notification. Thank you. Merry Christmas. All right, now I'm positive that Cowboy is trying to use this island to cover up A here. Hetman with the resub, thank you kindly. And he's not going to make a mistake where he drifts too far forward. Oh, and he's got a smoke destroyer over there. Oh, the Flint is smoking him now. So we basically are hosed on this flank. We can do nothing except run and cry a lot. Because we're outnumbered about 7-3. Ooh, the Yarsveld turned in? Why would you do this? Hashtag confused screaming? Yeah, we're going to get pushed right off the map over here. Flint's going to try to farm me out. Cowboy just got clapped. Let's go be somewhere else.
Where's a hammer when you need one?
Surprised that Cowboy ate that, but let's just not be here now. Are there two? Oh my god, there's a double Flint div? Screw those guys. Come on, keep the AP in. I think I'm going to have a shot at this Yarsveld here. Hey, look, the entire left flank is a disaster. This entire team is a disaster. Holy bejesus. Look at this. What a train wreck.
Where's a hammer when you need one?
Ken Eisenhow's like, Get wrecked. That's hilarious. The double flint div guys should be banned. Ooh, got to sit on the Ashitaka. All right, good job, Good Ice. But now we can't spot him anymore because he had the intelligence to go dark. My torps are going to be too fast for the Atlantico at that range. They're going to run out of gas long before he shows up. There's the Ashitaka. Ooh, he turned out of that one. Yeah, he's 100% shooting at me. Atlantico overshot it. Okay, so now at sub 13, the Atlantico starts to become a more interesting target for the torpedoes. Let's see if I can lead these correctly. Let's pick him up. Come on. What is he, super stealthy or something? Whatever. Take that and enjoy it. Nice thing about Monarch is she's soft. Bad thing about Monarch is his guns are looking at me. I'm not gonna lie, the Atlantico only frightens me so far. We're only down one ship now. Let's see if I can get a torp into this clown. He's gonna take at least one, I think. Looks like it. Yep. Love that. Alright, took a flood, which means now we put the stern turrets on him. See if we can get a fire to stick. Thank you for shooting. Well, we aren't going to win this game by me continuing to play it safe, so screw it. If I get clapped off the board, it's just par for this game, near as I can figure. The flints are in there with him now, too. Both flints are in that cap with him. They're picking it up too quick for it to be anything else, and now they're going to try and farm me. Okay, Atlantico's on a triple fire in there. So he is in a bit of a pickle. Yorktown's trying to come back and spot me because they're all in smoke and have no spotting without it. You still have no spotting without it. Go pound sand.
Much better.
Well, we have no board control, but I'm not dead, so I suppose there's that. Alright, I have the possibility of moving back to the 1-2 line and using this island as cover, and maybe catching this flint napping. But it is not going to be easy. Because he outspots me a little bit. He should outspot me... What is he? Yeah, he outspots me by about 1 kilometer, so... Yeah, his smoke's expiring. So what are we doing, genius? Oh, look at you. I was gonna say, you better hope I don't have AP in the barrel, but when I do, you got problems. Oh, Yahtzee.
Crumbled like a shit cookie.
Got him! This Atlantico's got to be sucking the bottom of the barrel of his health pool, too. And he's got a bunch of torpedoes in his face. Oh, yeah, let's go. All right, load the AP. We're going light cruiser hunting. Let's frickin' go. We have a ship lead now. Wouldn't have put money on that 8 minutes ago. Jervis is busting his ass, right? Like, he's trying. God bless him. The Flint is in B now. Oh, hi. A sconce with the raid. What is up, my friend?
This way.
Merry Christmas. Thank you for the raid. How have you been? Some of us know where our AP is, my son. Growl looks like he's going to burn that Ashitaka out, which makes me a little happy. You're never going to get a good strike on a Flint, even with an Implacable. Let's put the HE in. He's not going to show me the angle I want. The Yorktown's in front of me. This Yorktown and I are about to have a conversation he's not going to enjoy. All right, we lost sight of the Flint. We know he's in there, though. There he is. Burn, baby, burn. God, I love Miyoko. She's so good. This boat is a tier 9 cruiser. She really is, right? This boat is a tier 9 cruiser with her health pool in tier 7. Come on, sits. Oh, yeah, let's go! Show your face again, you loser. That's right. Bring your Garbo div next. Bring your Garbo div. Let's go.
Yeah, this should help.
Don't arm, don't arm. Yeah. Suck it. Captain, close the range before the torpedo's armed, just like in the movie. Uh-oh. Look who I found. Ho, ho, ho. Now I have all the caps. Whoever requested Miyoko, thank you so much. Oh, I don't want to turn. I don't want to turn. There we go.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with. Much better.
Bring it on, loser. Appreciate the smoke. I bet I can't Citadel this guy. Well, we'll try for the torps at least.
Yeah, this should help.
My dude, this is just not a concern. Am I going to get to say scratch one flat top? I really hope I get to say scratch one flat top. He's flooding, too. Let's see if we can light him on fire. Come on, I want this kill! I want this kill. I worked for this kill. No! My kill was stolen! That's alright. What's up, DJ? If you had told me we were going to win that game at like the 5-minute mark, I would have called you a liar. Miyoko, that game was for you, Happa. I can't count the number of times Happa's looked at me and been like, man, you know, Miyoko sucks. And I'm like, you are on crack.
Welcome to the party, pal.
And let me tell you, you are on crack, Happa. That is the best tier 7 cruiser in warships. Nope. Nope, you're a liar. You're the worst cruiser player ever, Happa. Miyoko would destroy Weimar without breaking a sweat. Man, I haven't had a 3K game in a long time. Look at that. I haven't had a 3K game in a hot minute. Wow. I might have seen that one of the old man. That feels like a good Game of Thrones candidate, doesn't it? Yeah, Ultidor. Yeah, I feel like that's got a good Game of Thrones vibe to it. I might have to send that one over. Especially since it'll embarrass Happa, who continually talks about how bad Miyoko is when he's obviously wrong. Now, Turb makes a good point. Is that, you know, managing the detection of an IJN cruiser in the middle tiers, let me be specific here, is not a simple thing, right? Miyoko is the last tier you don't get access to concealment mod, and it shows. But the damn thing has 45,000 hit points. So you take some damage. Just keep clapping things. It's not hard. Like, your guns make it so easy to destroy things. It's just, it's amazing how good this boat is. I know, right, Seabang? I love Miyoko. I love Miyoko. All right, let's look around. What else we got in here? Now, Bladeshi says favorite IJN cruiser. I literally just played my favorite IJN cruiser. However, I will take you up on an alternate boat. Let's go play some Atago. And let's be a jackass, and let's play Atago in ranked. Right? I can do it in ranked. Isn't it 8? 7, 8? Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go play some Atago. All right. Take care, Happa. Thanks for dropping in, my friend. Merry Christmas if I don't talk to you. All right. Yeah. This all seems good. We're set up for kill submarines. That's fine. Weimar is weak. Just like the Republic that spawned its filthy name. Take care, Happa. All right, Vladeshi wanted my favorite IJN cruiser. I'll be honest, I was tempted to play Zal, but playing Zal would require me to play tier 10, and playing tier 10 in boats is misery. So we'll play a little bit of excuse me, as Deus reminds me, Atago in ranked here. The sharework is a problem. Oh, I just love this guy's name. This dude gets a bonus for his name. You see this? How many of you know what his name references? Can you read that? His name says E Flucky SS220. Yes, exactly, Kyle. Eugene Flucky, Lucky Flucky, and USS Barb SS20.
So
That man gets an upvote, even though he's probably going to murder me in this game. I know, right, Altador? Sighted ship, sank train. Have I tried Bliss? Seas I have. I have a video. I had a clip of the stream where I tried Bliss. I'm not impressed by that ship. I'm really not. For what they were charging you to get it, I was like, why would I play this? Why would I spend this to get this? Oh, he's gonna make me count now. Yep, that's exactly right, Dose. Flucky Hall, still a thing. All right, let's see how we do here. The Chappie's going north. I like this play. Stored is an odd choice. Shira is a good one just because of the spotting. Do I load some AP here and take a random shot at this Wukong? While I can see him? Maybe not a bad idea.
Thank you. I'm gonna kick your ass.
I'm gonna do it. Okay, that's gonna be the only shot he's gonna get. I'm not gonna risk my boat for another shot like that. Yeah, I overshot him too. It's all right. Oh, hello, Wiesbaden. You, on the other hand, I will be happy to murder. Bring it on. Okay. No sits on the Wiesbaden? That makes me sad.
For you, that is.
Alright. Now, the Stored is a problem, because he's spotting me. And I can't do much about it right now, which makes me very upset. Oh, no, okay. He's going to camp in his smoke, which is perfect for me. Oh, the Wiesbaden's... Everybody's caught by that Chappie radar. I love this shenanigans. It does, however, mean that the Stored can spot me again, which means I have to shoot at him. Wow, everybody wants a piece of Atago. Look at this. Massachusetts shooting at me. Iparanga taking a shot at 17 and change. Oh, I guess I can see why now. Bo with the raid. Goodness gracious, my friend. You're knocking off early tonight. Look at you. Welcome. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Goodness gracious. Have I set Duke up? I forget. I did at one point? Yeah, I got Duke on. Well, I'm going to have to stay dark for a hot minute. Yeah, Bo. Same to you, my friend. Yeah, you're not right, Kyle. I mean, you're not wrong. That can happen in this boat, right? She's still Japanese. That Wukong has balls. I'm glad they got blown off. Well, see, Wayne, Japanese cruisers in general have large citadels. But if you keep them moving, they're not that easy to kill because you can usually wiggle out of things, right? Part of my mistake there was slowing down. I slowed down to get cute and think, oh, I'll just reverse back into this cap. That was a mistake. And I paid for it. So, next time you find yourself in that situation, don't do what Raptor did. Continue to stay dark, continue to keep moving. 100%, Kyle. Now, again, I think the stealth serves most Japanese cruisers better than double rudder. But you're right. That's why double rudder for those boats is a thing. All right, the Mass is going to take a shot somewhere else. I'm going to throw him a present. Next heel's coming up anyway. All right, we're up a ship. We're about to be up a cap. I'm going to get in here and help this guy out. Bring it, little Wiesbaden. Uh-oh. You got clapped. Now you guys have got a big ship deficit problem. Alright, I don't think I can get shells over on the massa while he's moving. So we're just going to keep pushing north as my heels continue to tick. And we'll just be a general nuisance here in the middle of the board. Bo, thank you for the raid, my friend. Have a Merry Christmas. Welcome in, Raiders. Bo's been taking good care. I'll see what I can do for you the rest of the evening. This is my last stream of the year, so you have come at an opportune time. We're trying to get rid of a whole bunch of giveaway codes and just celebrate Christmas and, you know, do the thing, right? I'm going to be leaving in a few days for Christmas holidays with family. Got a little ways to go. You're good. I'm going to start picking on this Iparanga. And that's why. He's a little soft and his guns are looking the wrong way, baby. Come on. Come on, give me that second fire. Oh, Sag. All right, that's going to be the last salvo for a minute. Let's see if I can get him to light again. Should be able to. Oh, sad. Yeah, and if the mass is going to back up and pick on me, well then yeah, we're just going to not we're not going to settle for that. I'm not getting in a fight with 2 battleships in this thing. I'm not stupid. Remember, crazy, not stupid. The beauty of a Japanese cruiser, particularly a boat like Atago or Mogami or whoever, you have so much stealth, you can control your engagements. You can just decline. You know what? I don't want to get in a fight with this battleship. I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. They can't make me. Now, am I contributing to the team? Questionable. But you know what I'm not doing? I'm not dead. I'm not coughing up my points to the enemy team. And that has value. I'm also doing some spotting out here. I'm keeping the team aware, keeping them aware of where this Iparanga is. Alba is a great... And the entire Japanese heavy cruiser line is so good. Like, the entire line is really good. I love the... I mean, I made those videos, and I love that I was able to help people kind of discover them, right? Because I feel like they are sorely underrated. All right, Mass is moving up. Let's leave him some presents. And I don't want to get too close to this guy. I want to continue to be out here spotting him. Where are Mass's guns looking? Mass's guns are looking the other way. Perfect. Look the other way while I stay busy. This is a bit of a mistake, but I wanted to try and get some torpedoes downrange. His secondaries are actually a problem for me. He's not going to get a second salvo. I'm not going to give him an opportunity for another salvo there. Instead, we're going to come back to port and give him some more torpedoes. I will do so much better just ducking in and out of detection as I wish, as I can. Shiro went to sea. This is a really good team victory right here. Right? I think my torps are going to run out just shy of the Massachusetts assault. Yeah, feels bad. All right, Iparanga. And see, the Iparanga knows I have torpedoes, so he has to respect my existence over here.
Dragons!
If he's going to hold that line, those torps are not good. All right, we're getting to the point now where my death or survival is not going to make or break this game, and I want this clown dead.
Much better.
Now this is a force to be reckoned with.
Well, you're on double fires, my dude. What's the play now? Oh, the play is die. Alright, let's see if we can heal through this last fire. And we'll stay alive. Fingers crossed.
Got him!
So, Dave, if you're talking about the light cruisers, I struggle more with those because the guns are not as good. This is not my best game in Atago, but I'll say it's getting slapped around that early means that I have to play very differently, and my team stepped up while I was able to just kind of run around and not get dead. Well, Ching, welcome in, my friend. It has been a while since I've seen you around. Hope life is treating you well. All right, now, the good thing here is I should get this shot for free. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Shiratsuyu. Unfortunately... Alright, Shear's gonna try for him here. Shear's gonna die. Let's see if the torpedo salvo gets him. He's trying to dodge out of it. He will fail! There we go, there's a win. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ching. That's not a good thing. Altador makes a good point. Japanese cruisers do not have the AA that you wish they did. They are carrier allergic, let's say, for multiple reasons, right? The first is their AA is not very good. Second, they don't like being spotted when they don't want to be, right? When you play a Japanese cruiser, it's like playing a destroyer. You're choosing your moment. When you open fire with your guns, you are voluntarily saying, I don't mind if you know where I am right now, okay? I don't mind if you shoot me right now or shoot back at me right now. Carriers ruin that equation for a Japanese cruiser, right? Because they can just fly the planes over and go like, I'm going to spot you and I don't care if you like it or not. So Japanese cruisers just hate planes in general because they completely change how you play the ship or how you have to play the ship. The light cruisers do nuke planes, you're right. The light cruisers absolutely ruin planes. But the light cruisers to me are too torpedo-centric, right? What I love about the heavy cruisers is there's a nice balance between my guns are good, my torpedoes are good, right? Do I have to put in a little extra work to use the torpedoes? Yeah. Are they crap? 100% no. For me, the IGN light cruisers tilt the pendulum too far to torpedoes. The torpedoes are amazing. The guns are well below average. And it's very difficult, for me at least, to get good value out of the guns on those ships. And given the number of barrels they have, that feels terrible, right? The good news is they don't worry about planes because if the planes come around, they just push their plane be gone button and the planes rain from the sky like aluminum confetti. Ducky with the resub. There's a name I've not heard in a long time. How you been, my friend? Kutuzov, Des Moines, Eugen, Seabank's gonna make me play Wiesbaden. Ooh. All right. I'm gonna take the Wiesbaden game, and I'm gonna do it in randoms, just like we do with Miyoko, just so I can point and laugh at Happa when I have my Miyoko game turns out better. Isn't Wiesbaden an 8? Wiesbaden's an 8. God, this boat is so crap. Why does anybody like this boat? Ugh. 40,000 HP. Let's put some stuff on her. Okay, Mr. October, I appreciate that. I'll take that. I'll probably take Baltimore into ranked just because slapping people around with Baltimore in ranked is half the fun. 8-5. Okay, well maybe that's kind of why. So this is like a German Flint. Like this boat wants to be Flint. It's stealthier because it's not tier 7. The reload sucks. Like for the caliber of gun, that reload is terrible. That's awful. It's a lot of HP. All right, we're gonna try it. I'm not expecting much. I'm gonna do my best. Like I'm not gonna just roll over and die, just so I can point and laugh at Happa. But I'm not expecting much. Ducky, come on in, buddy. Look, I have so many viewers now that show up that don't even play anymore. They're just like, I show up to watch you suffer so that I don't feel encouraged to log back into boats again. So technically I'm doing a public service, right? Pharaoh is not my favorite map, but it might actually be a good map for this ship if I position it well. How do I position this ship well? I have crap range, but above average stealth for a cruiser of this tier. What are my shell arcs like? If I'm shooting at max range, are they floaty? They're very floaty. Okay. So I have high arcs, so what I might be able to do is snuggle up to this island north of A. Do I have German hydro? I have German hydro, so I have long duration, 5-kilometer hydro, and they have 1 destroyer. I probably have the junky German torpedoes. Oh, okay. These torpedoes have got some range to them. Nice job, Xanda. Nice job. The Buffalo radar could be a problem. The Lexington planes probably will be a problem. I don't know anything about how good the A bubble on this ship is or isn't. Constellation has also got a radar. That's going to be an irritant. So, and Chappie. They got 3 radar cruisers I got to watch out for. Their destroyer is going to be south with our Halford. So I don't have to worry about a destroyer up here. So I'm actually going to just nudge into the top of A here and see if I can steal the cap. Galeron, you know, they've made so many bad choices at the top of the IJN heavy cruiser line, in my opinion, and continually just nerfing Zhao's health pool into the ground is one of them. They finally fixed it after like 7 years or something, but still, I would take a nerf to Zhao's guns if they would treat the hull like a proper heavy cruiser. Zhao's guns are insane, right? They're almost Russian railgun worthy. That's how friggin' good those guns are. But because they're like 1,000 meter per second shell velocity, they're like laser guns. They're amazing. But the hull is not nearly as good as it should be, right? Consider my Miyoko at tier 7 and my Zhao at tier 10 basically have the same health pool. The hell is that? That is some hot garbage. Black Duke, I might have to get you to teach me how to play this thing then, because I have never figured this ship out. Granted, I think I've only put about 2 games into it. What the hell is a Cambridge?
It's a nice day to die. For you, that is.
Oregon City hull with Alaska guns. Okay, wonderful. So it's a battle cruiser. Just what I didn't need. All right, we're going to nestle back in here. Nice and tight. I need them to keep this constellation off my face. And we're going to be in good shape. We're going to chill right here. All right. I've survived the constellation radar. I was busy slapping him around a little bit. I'm betting my gun arcs aren't good enough for that. No, I wouldn't figure they would be this close to the thing. What the hell is this? What is an E-Knighton? It sounds Dutch. Is it Dutch? It's European. It's a test ship, isn't it? Yeah, it must be a test ship for those goofy European battleships they're testing. All right, Constellation's probably going to catch a glimpse of me as I come out here. Luckily, his guns are on reload. Ooh, no. I can sneak away from him. No, I can't. However, you know what I can do?
Time to put on the beer goggles.
LOL, now you can't see me anymore unless you burn another one of your radars. Which is on cooldown for a hot minute, so go pound sand.
Another day, another disembowelment.
I don't know why this Euro battleship is like, I'm just going to commit suicide. Suicide sounds like a great idea. Let's do some of that. Oh, he had torpedoes. I guess that was why.
That is real, and you just found him.
Well, we'll see what I can get out of these guns against a Synop. I'm not expecting a whole lot, truth be told. Alright, Iowa took care of him. Iowa took care of him decisively. Wow, this other team is just folding like a cheap house of cards. Yeah, 4BF, these are German 128s on a 6-second reload, which feels kind of crap, truth be told. But right now, my team is just destroying these guys. I'm not going to get much of a chance to shoot with her. Cambridge is continuing to reverse. I'm probably just going to open water gunfight this guy to dare him to do something about it. He just got clapped again by the Iowa because he's still a cruiser. Cambridge, does Cambridge have torpedoes? I bet she doesn't. She's American. She shouldn't. Well, hi, Chapayev. I'll shoot at you. Alright, Cambridge is going to show me his juicy bits. Let's see if I can Citadel him. Cambridge is going to go for the final torpedo here. And he's going to get it. Probably the best result he could have hoped for. Well, these guys are half dead. Mostly Vladesh. I probably should have been using the HE. I'm used to Soviet battleships laughing off my HE. That's why I wasn't using it on the sign-off. I just figured I wasn't going to get anything good out of it. Maybe I'm crazy. I should have tried it. I don't think I want to mess with this Chappie, but part of me kind of does. Part of me kind of wants to close with him and just see what I can do to him. Yeah, this is a German boat. Wishing I had a heal right about now, truth be told. Aw, New Orleans had AP in the barrel. You weren't supposed to have AP in the barrel, my dude. I'm gonna get clapped. Oh, I survived it. I was not expecting that. I wonder if her armor scheme is one of those ones that's so weak that she can just laugh off broadsides of big shells. All right, New Orleans is just barely outside my detection range. He's like a 10-3. I outspot him pretty big, though. They killed the Chappie. What if I think I can kill this New Orleans? If I can kill the New Orleans, I feel pretty good about my chances of killing the Lex. I just need the team to kill the Buffalo. Of course, the next thing that dies, we're going to zero them out. This has not been a very good chance for me to test this boat. I need to give it a shot in a different game. Where I don't have to worry about Garbo teammates like this, apparently. Oh, hey, what up, New Orleans? Let's go. I'm probably not going to Citadel him. Can't say the same here, can I? Thank you for sailing into those. You did me a huge solid. Yeah, getting into a long-range fight with a heavy cruiser is probably not what this ship is good at. But here we are. God, these shells are so pathetically slow. Oh, they must have bagged a kill somewhere. I kept him in the game a little bit. Let's see how good his lead is. Looks like he's gonna be a little behind me. Maybe? Yeah. It's alright. What's up, Super Rider? That's hilarious, Striker. You're welcome, Seabang. Look, a ship that I don't know all that well, I'm happy to give it a go, right? I'm just not, I mean, what I always say is temper your expectations, right? So yeah, I mean, this game was an absolute blowout because the opposing team just, like, never showed up.
You did. You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Oh, Deus, are you kidding me? Has it been that long? For hyperspace radio, right? Back in the day? Steve, that was Wiesbaden. That's a German Tier 8 premium light cruiser. Yeah, there she is. Wiesbaden. Hyperspace radio. Wow. Do you know? Somewhere around here, there was a time, for a long time, I had, okay, I'll check it out for BF. Thank you. I had recordings still of some of my old radio shows from that era, right? I missed Big M's resub. Thank you so much. 84 months? That's literally 7 years, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's 7 years. Wow. Big M, 7 years. Crazy. One of the reasons that I knew I was going to be fine doing Twitch was because I had all that MMO radio experience, right? I was used to talking into a microphone. Now, in that era, obviously, nobody saw you, right? It was like radio. But for what I wanted to do starting out on Twitch was basically like sportscasting, right? It was competitive boats tournaments, put a mic in my face, and we'll tell people what's happening. I'd done 2 or 3 years of that already, right? No, Ducky, so back in the mid-aughts, okay, this was about 04, 05, internet radio was a thing. And I'm not talking about Sirius XM. I'm talking about basically people curating and running their own digital online radio stations. There was an outfit that started, I think, in about 03 called MMO Radio. And literally they would get DJs in from all the different MMOs at the time. It wasn't just Warcraft. I mean, Warcraft became the big one, obviously, but you had all kinds of, EverQuest and all kinds of other craziness. And they would just do radio. So you had like a live DJ radio show like all day. Yeah, kind of like OG podcasts, I guess, would be a great way to think of it. Except it was all live, right? It was all done live. And the other thing is you were playing copyrighted music. You just weren't paying any royalties. So kind of shady on the, the RIAA would have taken a very dim view of this had it been popular. But like, I'll give you an example. Back when I did my little radio show, on a good night, I had 35 people listening. That was a big deal. So like, times have changed. And, these days, back when I started streaming boats, it was about the same way, right? Like I'd get 20, 30 people logged in, and I was happy with that. Let's look at Lenzu. Lenzu sounds Pan-Asian. I'll have to look at that. But yeah, and that was one of the reasons that I knew in the end, oh wow, look at this thing. What hull is this? It's very Soviet. Those are Donskoy guns. I knew that once I got started doing this, I was going to be fine. Yo-ho, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I knew I was going to be fine because it was like, talking to people, I can do that. I do that. Or more like, talking to people who can't talk back, right? In that era, you were just like a radio DJ. There was no interaction with the audience at all. Not really. Here, at least, I have an interaction with you guys. I have chat, right? Like, I can see you guys, I can say stuff and y'all can type back to me. Or I can have people on voice. Like, I do that on occasion. I don't do a lot of it, but I do it on occasion. Go away. Try the fancy camo. Possibly a Kirov hull? Galaxies was awesome, man. Galaxies was the best. You did some of my auctioneers? Was it you and Dechi? I remember Dechi. You did some of my auctioneering, didn't you? Thank you, Altador. I also have a face made for radio. Camo. Somebody said something about fancy camos. Hang on a minute. It's too dark in this port. I can't see the damn thing. What in the hell is this? I have no idea what this is. I know, right? Well, and when I reached out to him, Deus, because when we moved here to Houston, he lives north of town, right? So, like, I remember this was almost 20 years ago now, but when we moved to Houston, I sent him an email. I was like, hey, dude, I live not far away now. Why don't we meet up and go to dinner or something? And I never heard back from him. I guess he had either moved on from Galaxies or whatever, or maybe he got lost in his inbox. You never know. But that was the only contact I had for him was his email. I'm not, that camo was ugly as sin. We were never playing with that. Oh, I saw the holographic fish. Like, it's pretty to look at, but I can't look at that in a game. That's crazy. No. Yes, this is much better. Let me look at this hull. I have to believe, I strongly suspect, this is a 7. Okay, so I have no real armor, but these are Donskoy guns. Oh yeah, these are Donskoy guns. That reload's pretty good. Yikes! Spotted from orbit. Alright. Well, I'll try anything once. Let's see. Sure. Whatever. Come here, dude. Do I need the turret traverse? Survey says, probably not really. I tell you what I'll do. It's a heavy cruiser. I'll take the gun reload. It's that weird cross between heavy and light. I'll take the gun reload anyway. These have the enhanced ricochet angles of Talin. Okay. I like this skill on cruisers. I like this skill and this skill. 11-4. I'm gonna have to play this. This is a Miyoko. I have to play this thing like a Miyoko. I have the same detection basically. Let me look at her consumables list before we do much else. What does she have for consumables? Does she have anything fancy? I have DFA and spotter plane. And what's my range? Okay, I have good range. I'm gonna take hydro because we don't want to get torpedoed. I'm betting that I have Garbo torpedo protection. Why is it not showing me that? Torpedo protection I thought was under survivability. Did they quit showing me this, or do I literally have a 0? Oh, I have 8-kilometer torpedoes. Deep water torpedoes. Okay. So she's a little less Soviet now. Probably just has 0. Yeah, okay, which makes sense. Let's see. I probably want airstrike mod. How many? I have two charges, but only 1 bomb in each. Talk to me about steering. That's not bad for a heavy. We'll do main armaments. It probably is AshCat. Like, in general, you don't find many cruisers that have torpedo protection worth writing home about. That's just not a thing.
Welcome.
Torpedo damage enhancement. Bzzzt. I love the name. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I think I missed Ghost a minute ago as well. Thank you for the follow. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Give me the thing. Give me the thing. Yeah. Okay. All right. Probably want aiming mod. I generally take aiming mod on these guns. And I'm gonna run a quick comparison before we get too far down the road here. Soviet hull means I'm gonna get shot at and explode a lot. Steering gears might make the difference. Well, I'm gonna take steering gears. I'm gonna play a game in it before I decide if I need it or not. Okay. No, I don't care about this. I don't feel like I care about that. I feel like top grade gunner's a good idea. I feel like DE might not be bad. Eye in the Sky is not generally a bad skill. I'll try it on this boat, and then what does that leave me with? I definitely don't want you. I don't want the extra detection. Try DE and maybe incoming fire alert. Yeah, I'm thinking incoming fire alert. Just because I'm curious, what does Grease the Gears get me? That's not bad. I'll take Grease the Gears. I couldn't tell if it had the Lazo spotter or not. I don't think it does. No, this is a standard spotter. This is a standard spotter. I should probably consider spotting mod, truth be told, but I don't want to right now. Oh, y'all were saying Talin guns. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's look at something. Pan-Asian, Soviet. Okay. First things first, for comparison's sake, I'm going to look at Donskoy. 180, 57. Okay. Yep. Okay. Let's look at Talin's guns. 180, 57. Mount is different. Shell the same. Shell the same. Yeah, so Talin, Donskoy, and this thing all have the same guns. Which is funny because Kirov has the same guns, right? And Kirov at tier 5 just brutalizes things with these guns. You can do such horrible things to tier 5 cruisers with the Kirov guns. It's a fucking riot. It is hilarious how good those guns are at tier whatever it is, tier 5. Okay, so I've got 2 points left. Why do I have 2 points left? All right. What do we do? Do I care about this? No. Priority target, actually not a bad skill. We'll take it. Kirov with more armor. It's not hard to have more armor than a Kirov. Kirov basically has no armor. Like, there's nothing there, sweetheart. It is spit and hope. And try not, and please don't shoot me. Okay. All right, let's try this thing. Lanzhou for 4BF. Is this a new one? Is this ship new this patch? Why was Kirov retired? I don't know. When they reorganized the Kirov was in a very weird place in the original Soviet cruiser line. And when they reorganized the line to make it more light focused and give it that kind of heavy cruiser branch off at the top, they moved Kirov to a premium. And I think they did it because, I mean, truth be told, Kirov is a heavy cruiser. Like, let's be honest. Oh, Big M sync dropping me. I see what you're doing. Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me with those nasty British guns. You're not wrong, Altador. Even Furutaka is made of matchsticks and citadels, and that boat is amazing. Now, the one thing that's going to make me sad is that a ship like this wants to hunt cruisers, the same way that Kirov wants to hunt cruisers, and I don't have too many that there aren't many on the other team. So, we're going to load the AP and look around a little bit. Aha!
Sucks, but I bet the benefits are nice. I go where I please.
We're gonna look around a little bit for some cruisers to shoot, but I'm not holding my breath. We'll see how it goes. No, Molotov's still in the game. Molotov's a tier 6 premium. Another boat you control mid-tier cruisers with all day long. Whenever you play one of those mid-tier Soviet cruisers with the crazy railgun AP, you can always tell when you run up against players who are like new to the game, or they're new to cruiser, or whatever. And the first time you wipe them out, they're like, what just happened? And I'm like, you got clapped by somebody who understands what AP does to a cruiser. Molotov is so much fun. She's such a good boat. There's so many good mid-tier premiums, it genuinely makes me sad that Wargaming has kind of just sort of quit really making them. Like, this boat, this one's new, I think, and I think this is the first tier 7 premium they've made in a hot minute. Have they made a premium below tier 7 in a while? I know they've basically quit making them at tier 5. It feels like every premium they make now is high tier.
I'm on you like stink on shit.
Currently, the event pass on EU. Okay. They did get rid of Kutuzov. Kutuzov was busted for a lot of different reasons, though. Like, I understand why they got rid of Kutuzov. That's a ship, and it's on my queue. I'll probably play it later. But almost every single time I play it, I go, I don't know why this ship is banned. And then I run out and rack up 150,000 damage and 4 kills. And I'm like, oh, that's why that ship is banned. How is this Yarsveld spotted and I'm not? What is his detection? 10-4. Okay. Oh, I'm about to be spotted. Go railguns. Oh, yeah, those look good. Oh, yeah. Overpins, but I expected that. right, let's back off a little bit. He's eventually going to sail out of that smoke, and I don't want him. I don't want somebody getting free shots at me while he does. Yeah, see, he's out. Yeah, he's out of the smoke now. He drifted because his engine's out. Ooh, 7 on target. He felt that. I think he's out of it. I think he's out of it again. Yeah, he drifted out of that smoke cloud again. Okay, that's fine. Oh, man. I'm picking a fight with Big M. This is a bad idea. He's gonna look at me and be like, are you sure about that? Oh, really? Look at you. Lucky for me, you're not very good at this.
Much better. Coochie, 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 coochie. Coochie, coochie. Coochie, coochie. Come get some.
Alright, sub's gone deep. We'll see if I can drive over him.
The boogeyman is real, and you just found him.
Uh-oh. I think I made Big M mad. Yeah, he's like, you did not just shoot that HE crap at me. I'm like, well, I kinda did.
Oh, lucky shot. You've got a lot of guts. Let's see what they look like.
Oh! I didn't even shoot him, he just got dunked.
Just getting warmed
Oh,
up.
oh man, Cat, you just got dunked, dude. That hurts. I felt that over here. Obligatory exploding Nuremberg. Well, shit, you're not wrong. Oh, that hurts so bad. I've been that guy. I know exactly the pain of that feeling. The funny thing is that... Oh, hello. Look who I found. My hydro just ran out. This makes me sad. I can still catch him with a little bit, though.
Coochie, coochie. Coochie, coochie.
My dude, I'm on your broadside. That's the worst place for me to be for you. You do not want to be at periscope depth right now. You really don't want to be at periscope depth. What is this guy doing? You do not want to be at periscope depth. Okay, well, I guess. Like, why you throw away your ship like this? Alright, we gotta get back to our cap. This other flank is completely folded, and they're gonna be all up in our business soon, so we're gonna head back. This thing does... whoever told you... Whoever was saying that this thing slows way down when you turn, it slows way down when you turn. It sheds speed like crazy in a turn. This hull is awful. Alright, we're gonna head back and play some defense. I'm gonna need some spotting. This is not a bad boat. It's not one that I would play a lot of. I think I prefer Molotov and like Kirov to this, the handling is rough. I don't think that can be underestimated, right? It is really, really rough out there to handle this thing. All right, so the Mahan or the Hatsu is in the cap. Or both. Probably both.
Say hello to my little friend.
As we get a little closer, we'll put our hydro up. Guys, there's somebody capping our base. I know. My ship does not teleport. I'm trying.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
They've also got 2 ships in there right now, which is a problem. Oh, hey, what up?
Oh yeah, if it bleeds, I can kill it. If I promised to kill you last, I lied.
Aha, we got some resets. The stupid Hatsu blew his wad a little too soon. Unfortunately, the Zeton is alive, and that's going to end up being a bigger problem than anything. Yep, and that's why.
Oh, you're my bitch now.
Alright, we can load the AP for the Shimanto and hope.
This is a
But that's about all we're going to get out of it is hope. Because his HE is going to absolutely destroy me. I need him to screw up and show me a good shot. It's the only way I'm going to kill this guy. Yeah, I'm not getting improved ricochet angles over here, that's for sure. Ooh. Ooh, are you going to screw up? You are going to screw up. Oh, thank you so much.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Get wrecked. Alright, well, there's still somebody in that cap. I was always going to be a sacrificial lamb here. Oh, okay, the other destroyer's up north. Oh, and they've got the Fiji sitting in their cap, so he needs to die. Y'all need to work on that. There we go. Alright, now get back north and murder these clowns. The Hughes basically has to just sit there and hold them in place. It's the only way we're going to have a shot at winning here. Yeah, I tried Classic. I didn't get there in time. When I went to launch them, they were disabled because HE ruins me. A short burst smoke and Elbing AP. Okay. I love good AP. That's one of the reasons that I love Molotov and Kirov and those boats, because they're good AP boats.
Time for some fist.
All right. I'm confident that our Hughes is going to sacrifice his life, and he is going to die. But his sacrifice, I think, is going to mean that we win this game. I'm not sure how he got lit right there, but I don't care. Because all he has to do is live long enough to hold their points in place so that we can get ahead on the cap race. Even if he dies, as long as we're ahead right now, we got a good solid lead. So yeah, we should be good now. Us going back basically means that we were able to salvage this game. All right, Amagi, get him. Get him. 32 HP, get him. Somebody get him. He has 32 HP, kill him. There we go. Yeah, and he had a ton of cap points, and he's dead now. So the Hughes is dead, but that's cool. His sacrifice means that we won the game. So well done. That guy's going to get an upvote because he's the reason we won. My life for ire. 100% Eltador. My life for ire. I mean, the three of us that went back all died, but we kept them busy long enough that our team down south was finally able to clean it up and make good things happen. So, give me this Hughes. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Take one of these. The Yarsveld went back with me. He takes one of these. Amag, you played a good game. There we go. Love it. Striker, that's awesome. Hujam, it's a StarCraft reference. I know, right, Classic? One of the races in StarCraft is called the Protoss, and Ire is their home planet. And Blizzard has this thing where frequently when you click on guys, like when you click on your units in a game of StarCraft or Warcraft, they'll talk to you. They'll say something, right? And the little generic, basic, like Protoss foot soldier, when you click on him, sometimes one of the things he says is, "My life for ire." So there you go. There you go. I like this boat. Her armor scheme feels better than the average Soviet, you know. It's not better, though. It's total trash. I was getting full pinned by the friggin' HE shells. The Shimanto was ruining me. But I felt like I lived longer than I should have, so I don't know. Good guns, though. Good guns. Love it. Do I have a Cosma? I think I do. That sounds Soviet. It sounds like a battleship. Or no, it's not. It is Soviet, though, right? Soviet cruiser? Some kind of high-tier cruiser thing, maybe? Yeah, this thing. What is this? It looks like I've played it once. This looks like... Is this like a Donskoy with the bigger guns or something? These are 8-inchers. Nice shell velocity. Donskoy with hipper guns. Oh yeah, they even look like hipper turrets. Look at that. They look like more they look like longer barrels, though. Hipper did not have 60 caliber guns. They were 50s, weren't they? Hold on. You're gonna make me look now. I thought the Hippers were 50 caliber guns. Those gun barrels look way too long. They are 60s. Wow. Okay. No, I'm an idiot. Literally Hipper turrets. Interesting. Okay. Let's take some of these other requests. Let's see. Got all kinds of requests in here, and we've still got an hour and a half. I got plenty of time to get some of these games in. City Slob said the worst ship possible. So, guys, City Slob's going to get his request in. He's going to get his request next because he came in with a big old fat tip earlier, which was really cool. Some big old biddies. But what's going to happen is we're going to chase the Gorizia effect. There is no crappier... I'm sorry, the Genova effect. There is no crappier Tier 5 cruiser. There is no worse experience you can have in a cruiser in World of Warships than a cruiser with a 20-second reload at Tier 5. So allow me to introduce you to Tier 5 hit pile Genova. Now, this ship has a history on this channel because I hate this ship and it's pure garbage and I badmouth it constantly, and yet sometimes when I take it out, I have hilariously good results. I will attempt, but no promises are made because this boat is hot garbage. We're a standard battle. That gives me some small amount of hope, but a very small amount. Right now, let's see. Let's look at their cruiser lineup. Deutschland. Oh, I don't want to run into that guy. Devonshire, Agano, Königsberg, Montecukli. I'm going to load some AP. The Italian AP is still pretty good. I'm going to back up this Farragut along the 9-10 line for a little bit, but I'm not going to stay here forever. In fact, I'm going to flip the guns the other way, and I'm already going to be angled to cut back towards mid because I do not want to get trapped on the 9-10 line all game. Oh, Ashcat. You know, so here's the thing. Some ships and players just don't get along, right? Witness the argument I was having earlier with Happa, right? For me, Miyoko is a tier 9 cruiser at tier 7. She is amazing. Tahapa, it's a steaming pile of crap. So, one of the joys of boats is that everybody has very different experiences, and you'll get radically different takes on the same ship. Truth be told, I think that's really healthy for the game, but it does mean that sometimes you can go to watch players or you'll interact with players and you want them to like your ship of choice, your baby, your sweet baby boy, and they just don't because it just doesn't click with them, right? So there you go. I don't even know what that is, Classic. What is a Pravorny? Pravorny? Pravorny. I don't know what that is. This Farragut's gonna make me rage here in a minute. A Russian destroyer. Okay, I'll have to look it up. Tier 8 Russian Z-31. Z-31 is not very good, so you're already not selling me. Let's put it that way. Like, Z-31 is one of the most miserable experiences you can have playing a destroyer. It is just very few redeeming qualities in that boat. No, Jean Bart is a good boat. I just don't like her. That's nothing wrong with the ship. I just don't care for her. See if I hit him with my 20-second reload. No, I'm behind him. LOL. What's the range on these torps? 8. Sure. Farragut's gonna smoke and nope out. There's a sub over here already? Wow. That's bold. What's the range on my planes? 5. Yeah, I can't help you, buddy. Hold on a minute. Oh. Oh my. This Devonshire's trolling at low speed. No! Spot that guy again! Son of a bitch. That probably could have been an easy kill. So the Farragut has officially irritated me because he's blocked us off and is not providing any vision whatsoever. Farragut, buddy, you gotta get up there. You gotta get on the other side of that smoke. That Königsberg in the middle of the board has got balls. I'll give him that. There we go. Now I got something to shoot. I'm waiting for him to turn his engines on. There it is. No! I thought I had SAP in the barrel. It's alright. He got some damage out of it. Keep him lit. I'll help you out, but my reload is not quick. He's turning away. Lead him about there, maybe. Come on, SAP. Come on, SAP. Do mean things. There we go. That's what we needed. Unfortunately, our Farragut's about to die. I need one more reload. Damn it, he died. And life sucks. I needed you to spot, not die, but you died, so, oh well. Alright, I'll keep the SAP in the barrel, and the off chance that maybe I run into this Igla or something. And we got some good damage out of the Devonshire, at least. Ooh, Hatsu bought it. Love that. Ah, that's who I was hoping to run into over here. And that's why we were hoping to run into him.
Little man. Damn. Desert road.
Get him, Devonshire, because my guns don't reload until next year. Thank you. I'm trying, but my guns don't reload fast enough to kill him. You know, Ashcat, I played Spey a few months ago, back when they released the new German cruiser line. She wasn't that bad. Like, I was like, you know what? This ship has aged fairly well. Matchmaker, more than anything, dictates, I feel like, the kind of results you can get out of a Spey. Personal opinion. Well, they're getting pushed hard. The sub is up now where I'm spotted. But we don't know where he's at. He's not pinging. This is an irritatingly clever submarine player who understands the value of his ship is in the information he provides and not in the damage that he might land. I think I'm still going to eat these no matter what happens. Yeah. Fun game.
Much better.
5-kilometer planes makes this even more miserable of an experience. Hold on. We'll spend our 10 seconds and swap to the AP in the hopes that we can teach this Devonshire a lesson. Ooh, yeah, turn for me, baby. Yeah, show me that beautiful sit footage. There we go. Problem is, you just beached yourself. You just made my job super easy. Get wrecked.
Call me now for your free whip.
Yeah, I can't chase a submarine without hydro. And the Italian cruisers don't get sub-surveillance until much later. So I do get it, but I don't get it anytime soon. Hilariously, we have a lead, though. Now, that is a good assessment of Spey's guns, in my opinion. Those guns are so irritatingly bad at times. You're just like, what in the actual is happening? I have not had a garbage game in Genova, which legitimately is surprising. I haven't had a great one, but I haven't had a bad one, necessarily. We're going to flip the guns and go after this Agano. Because the Devonshire is getting punked by the Arizona. So let's go kill this light cruiser. Because, hey, that's what we should be good at, right? Ah, tier 5. Alright, Agano's turning. Gotta wait for him to finish turning. Yeah, so they have an irritatingly competent sub-player, which really legit irritates me. Competent sub-players are just the worst thing you can run into in this game. Oh, ho, ho! Let's go.
Your free whipping.
Let's friggin' go. Alright, so now the problem I have is it's going to be me versus this damn submarine. And there is basically dick all I can do to chase this guy down. He's going to have his way with me, and I'm going to cry a little on the inside. That's how this is going to go. The best I can do is tuck in close to one of these islands and hope to catch him napping as he tries to push in and either kill me or get the cap. You would think so, that he's got a surface, but he's been playing an irritatingly good game out in mid. So, we'll see.
To Jurassic Park.
Cap Deluxe, thank you for the follows. Welcome in. All right. I needed them to put some pressure on this cap. I'm glad they're finally doing it, but we are down a ship. And I'm about to get spotted by this new mech, which is going to make me really, really sad. Because he's out here 100% looking for me. So let's give him what he wants, and then go be somewhere else. Ooh, 8K out of the SAP? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, my team down south kind of blew it. So this will end up being a loss, but hilariously, not a terrible game in Genova. Oh, the submarine went all the way back to help them chase down our cachalot, it looks like. Come on, Numex. Keep turning for me, buddy. Do I even have AA on this boat? I don't even know that I have anti-aircraft guns on this ship. Like, it might be that I just don't have any anti-aircraft guns. Well, I'm gonna die, we're gonna lose, but we're gonna have some fun with it along the way. I wonder if my armor scheme is bad enough that I can just show him the perfect broadside and he can't sit me. I don't know, let's find out. Where did he go? Did he just, like, stop chasing me? The good news is I got quick torpedo reloads. I need this plane. Show me where he is. I need to know where he is. You're killing me, Alice. Where'd he go? Oh, yeah. He got smart. He went a different way. Unfortunately, his gunners are drunk. Well, it's not going to do me any good sitting here waiting to die. Let's go at least see if we can get some torpedoes into him. A veteran? I do not. I'm not a veteran. My wife is the veteran in the family. I attempted to be in the Navy, and they laughed at me and were like, you're blind, get out. I do have really good torpedo angles. So let's try it. We got nothing to lose. Oh, I tried. I mean, the game's over anyway. Oh, man. I mean, it's Genova. How satisfied can I really be? Yep. Hot steaming pile of garbage. But then again, so was the rest of my team. Yay, middle tiers. But I mean, that's middle tiers. You kind of expect that. I am going to step away real quick and refill my water. So give me like 60 seconds, and I will be right back. In the meantime, you will get this lovely view of Genova in my port. So stretch your legs or whatever, and I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm fighting the sinus crud, so I'm trying to stay hydrated. All right. Let's see. What else is in the queue here? Terp says Chappie. He wants me to explode. If I'm going to take a Chappie, we're going to cheat. We're going to do it in ranked. Haha. You didn't say. You weren't specific enough, laddie. Oh, I love this camo. How very Soviet. Look at that. All the red stars everywhere. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It has not been... Boats has been a real challenge for me this year. You know, starting last year, I started getting more into kind of the on-site streaming for my TCG stuff. And this was the year that I really kind of kicked it into high gear. And I've had a lot of success and a lot of fun doing that. But it meant that boats kind of got kicked at the curb a little bit. And it's slowly been going in that direction for me for a while anyway. Largely due to just, I mean, it's been 10 years. And I'm one of these guys that, like, as much as I love a game, you know, it is possible to OD on it. And after 10 years of boats and you know, losing months of my life to tournament coverage and stuff, as much as I still enjoy the game, I don't play it as much. I just don't. I don't feel the urge to log in every day the way I once did many moons ago. There was a time that I would get up in the morning, right, before I went to work, and I would play a couple games at tier 3. I had like there's like a Soviet tier 3 premium. Aurora. That's exactly right, Deus. I would always play Albuquerque on the way out. And I would play like 2-3 games and make some credits and just, you know, shoot up bots or whatever, and then I'd get up and then I'd get in the car and go to work. But they're like, sometimes I'll go 2-3 weeks without logging into boats these days. And it feels a little disingenuous of me to...
You are one ugly motherfucker.
to try to, you know, purport myself as some expert on the game. I just don't play enough, right? I don't play enough. I have a lot of knowledge about some of the mechanics, but when you want to start talking about tactics and ship choices and stuff, man, I'm probably not the guy you want advice from. Certainly not when it comes to competitive, like clan battles and stuff. I can talk about tournaments because there's tournament coverage, tournament games in warships. There's not a tremendous... There have been very few large, radical innovations there over the years. Let's say it that way. There have been a few, but they're few and far between. And when they happen, they're pretty dramatic, right? And they almost never come from like a single ship. It's a team or a group of people, you know, they're like, oh, we're going to do this now, right? This is now the thing that we do. This is now the thing that works for us or whatever. Okay. Was curious to know where he was. Now we know. A little bit of info radar there. Uh-oh. Yeah, that hurt a lot worse than it should have. He took half my HP away. Stupid American cruiser. Stupid improved pen angles. Yeah, well, I mean, I get it. And I've actually reached a point where I started to play more PvE. Like, I'll never be a PvE main. Well, I won't say never. Never say never. I find it unlikely that I'll end up as a PvE main. But I'll say that spending more of my time playing PvE doesn't shock me at all. It just feels like there's a lot more value, and it's a better use of my time, right? It feels like. Kill that guy, would you? He made me angry. Come on, somebody kill him. Oh, he's burning out. Excellent. Mission accomplished. Love it. That's reasonable, Warco. And I've over the years, I've maintained several other games I've played. I've gone back to Warcraft a couple of times. I still play Mech Arena. If you guys remember last year, I did a paid promotion with them. I still play that game. I've taken a couple of breaks from it, but I've been back to playing it lately. A few weeks ago, a big game came out on Steam called Dispatch. I went and bought a copy of Dispatch, played the hell out of that, right? That kind of thing. I don't think this Kansas can see me if I turn in here and pick up this cap. He's too far back. I'm gonna sneak A. And I don't think there's anything he can do about it. As long as I don't shoot him, ain't jack he can do. He'd have to turn and come in towards the cap, and he does not seem to have that gene in him. Let's go find out. I'm going to have a radar here in a minute. I'll be able to figure out where he's at. Where you at? Okay, so you turned farther south. Wherever you went, you're farther south than I am. Just fine. There he is. Perfect. He can't spot me from there. I'm gonna go cap then, dang it. Let's get this done. Not sure why our Tirpitz is hell-bent on suicide, but here we are. Make sure nobody can see me over there. Oh yeah, I played Warcraft for a very, very long time. My good friend DJ, who drops in the channel, will carpet bomb subs. He is one of my oldest gaming buddies, and he and I played Warcraft together for a while back in the era when Warcraft was really good. Right, we played in Lich King together and had a blast. Easily one of the best groups of people that I've ever gamed with. We had a little 10-man raiding guild in that era, right when 10-man was new, and we crushed it. We were really good. Had some big server firsts for our server in terms of 10-man raid. Had a blast. All right. Okay, all right. So, Tirpitz traded with somebody. Oh, I didn't need that. Kansas can spot me now. Okay, that's not good for me, actually. I need to go dark again. Don't shoot me, Kansas. Don't shoot me, Kansas. Please, 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 please be on reload. Please have your guns be on reload. Thank you. Good, no shells coming in. Woo! All right, as we vacate the area, I'll shoot back over my shoulder at the Gneiss, who is reversing and kind of stuck back there. Because Soviet guns are really good at this sort of thing. Except I've somehow missed the... Wow, okay, I made a liar out of myself. There we go, that's better. So, Chink, it's a good question about Civ. Zath tagged me the other day. I have not tried 7. Chink, have you tried Civ 7? I want your honest opinion. I have not bought 7. Historically, Civilization needs a little bit of time to marinate, right? A new Civ game before it really kind of finds itself. So I haven't bought 7. I was talking to Zath the other day, and he ended up getting. He told me he got like a trial copy or test copy. I don't know, whatever the term is. And I said, "What do you think?" And he goes, "Yeah, don't buy this yet. It's not ready. They've got a long way to go." I was like, "Okay, there you go." Well, I'll tell you straight up, I am not having an amazing game, but my team is doing really well. And it feels like we should be able to win this one. Well, I didn't want him to know where I was, but... Oh well, forget it. He can see me now. You shall not cap. Nice is shooting at me. Don't sit me, bro. Thank you. Between the Grau and I, this Brandenburg is in real trouble. Because the Grau and I can just do such horrible things to that guy. Yeah, he's hosed. That's reasonable. And Civ 7 has been on sale a couple of times, but I'm, you know, in general, I won't run out to buy a new Civ title. I think I did that with 6, and I'm trying to remember if I regret. I don't think I've regretted it with 6, but it took me a long time to warm up to 6, right? The changes between 5 and 6 were so ginormous. It took me a while to kind of warm up to 6, to where it was like, okay, no, this is actually a really good game. And I think it was probably at least one expansion in before I really felt that way. What else have I been playing? I talked about Dispatch. I still play Hell Let Loose. Hell Let Loose put out their roadmap for next year today. They're giving us 3 new maps next year. Along with the Canadian, they're adding the Canadians to the game as a faction, which is going to be really cool. So Civ is, HLL still trucking along. It's, again, not a flawless game, but a fun one, in my opinion. Still a good game. I need to finish up Subnautica Below Zero. I finished my own playthrough, but I have not finished the playthrough that I was doing on stream. The drama around Subnautica 2 gives me mixed hope for that game, right? Yeah, and 4BF, they put out some really good DLC for clans. I really want to stream that one as well. The first time I tried to stream clans, my computer just hated it. I could not, like, this thing struggled to stream that game. So the one thing that I need to do that I haven't made the time for is to sit down and put some effort into what settings do I need, how do I organize it, or whatever to get MechWarrior 5 clans set up and ready to go. Because I would love to stream all of that. That is my wheelhouse, baby. I've been playing BattleTech for over 30 years. So yeah. I might just straight up need a video card upgrade. I mean, I think what I'm using, memory serves, I think I have a 3080 in here. Hold on a minute. I can tell you. I'm pretty sure it's a 3080. System. Where are you at? My rig. Yeah, it's a 3080. A 3080 RTX. So I haven't had a new vid card in a hot minute. I need a new one. I should go get a 4060 on sale or something. I'm never going to be the guy that spends $1,000 on a video card. But it would be good for me to get one probably a little more, that's less than 5 years old, given as much as I stream. If you stream boats as your main game, you don't need a crazy system, because boats is very, other than the occasional port going crazy, boats is pretty easy on your video card. So by the time you run OBS and you're encoding everything, it's no big deal. That's a pretty good price, Scott. I would spend that. That would set me up with a video card for another 5 or 6 years. That's money well spent in my mind. I should go look that up. Dave, MechWarrior 5. I'm a clanner, okay? I have not played MechWarrior 5, which is like Mercenary Company 3025 era stuff. When they set it up for MechWarrior 5 clans, that's when I bought in. And I love that game. It's very, very good. The story is good. The story's fun. It does get a little tedious, a little ridiculous at times. Like, by the end of the Smoke you played the main campaign in the base game as your Clan Smoke Jaguar during Operation Revival. And as you're playing through the campaign, you're a star of mechs. You and your 4 buddies, 5 mechs. Some of these missions, you have to murder 2 regiments worth of stuff. All by yourself, the 5 of you. It's a little silly. It gets a little silly. But it is fun to play. The mechanics are really, really good. I hope so, Draven. I want Subnautica 2 to be good, but man, the drama around the studio and the owners and everything right now is such a mess. Okay, did you pie for Big Turp? What else we got? Let's do... Xander put Kutuzov in here to remind me that I should go... Oh, here's Pravorny. Why would you play this? Classic, sell me. Why do you like this boat? Okay, the heel's not bad. That's something Z31 never got. Is this Z31 or Z39? Because that's not the same thing. Z39 is amazing. Z31 is hot garbage. Destroyer, Soviet, German, 7, 8. Bigger caliber guns. Okay, let's look at Z31. Okay, let's look at Z31. So it's the same, close to the same turret arrangement. 150s here. Pravorne. This is a Z39. Isn't it? Don't I have 5 guns on a Z39? No, I don't. Okay. Well, I'm crazy. All right. There's still 150s. 150 55s. Is it the same? 150 55. Same guns. Now you get the heal, right? Z31 never gets a heal. She gets smoke, but no heal. That feels like trash, right? And you have no hydro, nothing going. There's just so little going for this ship in the consumables department. You get speed. Okay, engine boost. This is not bad. What's the range on these? 11.6, not bad. Plus you get stealth. Hold on. Oh, okay. See, now this starts to get interesting. Because now it starts to play better, right? Without being Merker, which is not a ship that I think very highly of either. I do Hujam, that's correct. Does it get more armor? I don't think so. I would expect the hull to be the same. I mean, it's a destroyer. 25 mils versus 25 mils. Same armor scheme. Interesting. Okay, let's check that out sometime. Let's take this Kutuzov game. I'll take Kutuzov into randoms. Kutuzov is a little specific and not utilitarian enough for me to take into ranked in my mind. I just scrolled past it. There she is. HC, Merry Christmas. Welcome in. How you doing? All right, I don't need you. All right, quick check of the round. Make sure we're all set. Yep, Hydro, yes. Take this, yes. Feels good. Randoms, yes. Kutuzov. Let's do it. $90.70 XT. What is a $90.70? Aren't they at 50 something right now? See, this is my other problem. Because I don't play graphic intensive games, I don't keep up with like the latest in graphics card tech. Okay. That's why. AMD. I'm an Intel guy. I've always been an Intel guy. I've never owned an AMD machine. I have nothing against them. I've just never owned one. So I don't know them. I don't know the tech or the technology or whatever. All right, I got planes to shoot down, but they're Indom planes. Kutuzov's AA is pretty good when put to the test, but I don't have my defensive fire the way I would have preferred or would have definitely carried it in the old days. I got lots of battleships to farm. The Ruslan is probably a priority target. The Izumo, let's see about the rest of this. One radar, the Riga will be an issue. Well, and although the black could also get close to me, that could also be rough. Jaeger Alliance, okay. All right, where do I want to set up? Kutuzov is an open water cruiser. She wants to find a spot with her ridiculous range, set up, and be an absolute jerk to anybody and everybody. She needs good spotting, which is, I have a carrier, so that's encouraging. So I want to stick where I'm going to go down here where the submarine and this Jaeger are going. That's going to give me the best opportunity to have people spotting for me, because I want to be camped in my smoke cloud, just mercilessly farming the bejesus out of people. Indom is such a weird carrier. Arguably the hardest carrier to play in the game. I think you could make a valid case for that. It might be. I'd have to go. I'd have to check. I mean, like anything else, you got to check on traffic before you go anywhere in this town, especially tomorrow. The other thing about Micro Center is you can I can order it online and have them, put it aside for me or something, and then all I got to do is go in and pick up. I don't expect those shells to hit, but I'm going to take that shot anyway. I'm going to go down and back up this 190 for a spell. Yeah. I got him with one. At that range, shooting at a cruiser, I shouldn't have a lot of success. Kutuzov, when she does long-range farmy things, she's more or less shooting at battleships to do long-range farmy things. Most things cannot maneuver her shells at long range. Houston traffic is diabolical everywhere. You're not wrong about that. That is 100% accurate. Oh, spot that guy again.
Where's the hammer?
Yep, U-190 dove. So the Alliance is now on the surface, and the U-190 is not. Okay. I'm going to set up here.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
My shells are still good enough to beat up destroyers. I need other people to spot them for me.
Another day, another disembowelment.
Where's the hammer when you need one?
Buffalo? Played Buffalo in a hot minute. That would be fun. Buffalo's so good. This Lepanto is just like, I'm going to throw my ship away. Watch me. Watch me do it. Everybody watch me do it, kids. I don't understand this guy at all, man.
I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch.
We need to kill him while we can, though.
I'll still make the Hall of Fame.
Thank you, Xanda. Just need to get a fire on this guy. There we go. That ought to kill him. No, he put it out. You derp. Aww. Stupid guy escaped on barely any HP. Hold on. Okay, I got torpedoes coming in. How long on my smoke? 10 seconds. Means I'm going to get one more salvo on this Bayard. Oh my god, this Lepanto has 200 HP! Mein Gott, I gotta kill this guy.
Coochie, coochie.
Just like Christmas.
Whew! Finally killed that clown. Now, the Illinois is a problem. Yeah, I have too many battleships over here. We gotta go back to being dark here. But it was worth it. It was worth it to kill the stinking Lepanto. Most of their team is here, which is a huge problem.
So how's it feel to have my foot up your ass?
Yeah. Well, I am in deep doo-doo here. I'm probably not going to survive this turn. Because their whole effing team is here for some reason.
Coochie, coochie.
Oh, Bayard's trying to get away. No, 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 no. I didn't say you could leave. I didn't say you could leave. Who told you you could go? I didn't tell you. I didn't say you could leave. Get out of here. Now you can leave.
Eat shit and die.
Alright. Well, I have both kills on my team. That's kind of hilarious when you think about it. This alliance is highly aggressive. Is he still flooding? He put the flood out. Okay. What's the range on these planes? Just so I know. 7 and okay. Alright, he's somewhere up on the surface again. Yeah, this guy's trying to get shots on me. Well, back at you, buddy.
Where's the hammer when you Looks like Lady Luck just gave you the finger.
Is the black over there? Or are those just a random alliance torps? I don't know. I am forced to wonder.
You've got a lot of guts.
Alright, my Hydro's out, which makes me a little sad, but, well, we are what we are. Go kill that Rousselon. The Illinois is backed off far enough that this black does not frighten me. Maybe he should, but he doesn't. Oh, man! Well, I should have been more frightened. Clip it. That is a perfect moment of, this guy doesn't frighten me. Oh, he should have frightened me. Yep, I deserve that. My Hydro was down and I went after him. I deserved all of that.
Here, have a cookie.
Have a cookie? All right, this is your red velvet?
Yeah.
My wife is downstairs baking, ladies and gentlemen. She's making red velvet snowflakes. So there you go.
They'll have white icing tomorrow.
Okay.
The boogeyman is real,
Tasty.
and you
Like it.
just found him.
I've got some baking.
Exploding, you cow!
I know. I gotta do some baking tomorrow myself. I got 2 more rounds of Milky Way cake to make before we get on the road. All right. So, Ching, I've seen some of that stuff from Ed. Especially the thing about playing one Civ the entire game, right? I remember that was one of the things that really put me off. When they were telling everybody, oh, well, when you change eras, you pick a new Civ. I'm like, I don't want to pick a new Civ. That's not Civilization anymore. You've fundamentally changed one of the core things about the game, which is you pick a Civ and a leader, and you try to ride their strengths, whatever they are, ride their strengths to a victory. Not, oh, I changed mid-game, I changed horses. Like, I don't want that. No. It is Ashcat. It is. She has like a red cocoa that she uses for that stuff. All right, Mr. October put Des Moines, but told me I could take Baltimore. So we're going to take Baltimore into ranked, where she ought to shine like the star that she is. Let's see. Where are you at? Balti. Quick look around. I haven't touched this boat in a while. Make sure she's in good shape. Everything seems to check out. Awesome. Off we go. Adildro, by all means. I think we have to give you a permit. Hold on a minute. Let's try that. Well, but that's the thing, Deuce, is that the beauty of Civilization is that any Civ was capable of winning the game. That's the beauty of the asymmetric style of play of Civilization, is that you have all these different Civs. Each one of them have things they do well and things they don't do well, and that's fine. But that also means that, with multiple different victory conditions, any Civ in the game can win. That's the beauty of Civilization. And I didn't, when they announced, oh, well, now you just change Civs, I'm like, but why? Why should this appeal to me, right? To me, one of the fascinating challenges of playing a game of Civilization 6, as an example, or 5 or 4 or anything before this, is taking a Civ and figuring out, okay, it does these things well and these things not well. That's going to push me towards these victory types, possibly. But sometimes you end up in a game where the other players or the AI does things that you end up having to call the audible. It's like, oh, well, I was going for culture, but I'm in a game with, I'll use the Civ 6 example. I'm in a game with Egypt. All right, well, that's probably not going to happen. She's going to outwonder the bejesus out of me. So now I got to look at something else. What can I parlay my strengths into to maybe worm my way into a science victory? Like, I don't know. But I just didn't like that. And because to me, that's the fun of the challenge of it. And now they're like, oh, well, you're going to get this Civ and this leader, and then partway through, you're going to change. I'm like, I don't want to change, right? I chose this leader in this civ to be challenged with their strengths and weaknesses to try to win the game. Now you're telling me partway through we're going to wipe the slate clean and hand me a new civ? Like, why? Why would that interest me? And I've heard a lot of people say that, oh, well, they did it because, you know, their competitors did it, like Humankind or something. And I'm like, well, I never played Humankind, right? I think I played the demo. So I looked at the mechanics of it and went, this is not really for me, right? And called it a day. So I don't know. I never played it long enough to know how any of it worked. Sounds like I'm glad I did, just because it doesn't sound like it would have been a good fit for me. Nope, not one person went to B. Now, this has the potential to be an issue. You turning in? Oh, Benson. Oh, Mr. Benson. You're gonna wish you hadn't done that.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Ooh, it's a Mogami. What's up, Mr. Mogami? No, don't turn, Mr. Mogami. Don't turn away. I wanted to say hello. Oh, frustrating. All right, well, I'll finish my turn at least. All right, the Kunaberti's 100% in C. And if we're not careful, leaving that Tennessee up there by himself is going to get him killed. So, I'm going to finish my turn. Oh, no, not like this. Damn it. 2 games in a row, I'm an idiot. 2 games in a row, I'm an idiot. No. Wow. Let's try again.
Stop exploding, you coward!
Man, you're just gonna keep mocking me. I deserve it. I deserve it, though. I deserve it. That was bad. I am a bad cruiser player, apparently. Why should I fire? Why should I use my Hydro? They're just Benson torpedoes. All right, this will be a much more challenging game because I've got 2 different radars to work up against here. That original Belfast is a real irritating schmuck who needs to die. I think I'm gonna go north. Yep, I'm gonna take my ship and go north. What is an Archangelisk? What is that? Anybody know? I roughly know what Atlantico and Picardy are. What is an Archangelisk? Yeah, it's obviously Soviet.
It's go time.
Slava. A mid-tier Slava? Sniper battleships are bad enough, but come on. Low dispersion. Okay. Exactly right, Hoghammer. You and I are in the same boat, man. I can't keep up with all this stuff. It's crazy. Every time I look, there's more bloody ships. It's like, I don't know what they all do. There used to be a time I was religious about reading patch notes, but I'm so casual about the game these days. I'm just like, I'll log in and be like, what's that? Oh, well. Is it American? No, I'm not really interested. I've become such a homer. The USN ships are generally just so good that I'm an absolute homer player now. It's kind of sad. Okay, and so Grant, I have played Royal Sovereign. I played her on stream a few weeks ago because you guys asked me to. Somebody put it in the queue list, and I was like, I don't know what that is, but let's try it. I have a crisp fiber that says this Belfast is coming north. We're going to snuggle the islands a little tighter. I want to see if I can catch him making the transit in front of me. Yeah, it's Royal Sovereign. It's the same boat. It's the same model in the game. It's just they've changed the characteristics underneath it to give it a different flavor. But it's the same hull. Oh, that is not what I wanted to see. Okay, battleships, it's time. It's time for you to contribute now. Great. Now there's the ship that I really wanted to murder. Oops, can't pull that off. Let's go murder this Belfast, shall we? Hey, guess what, buddy? My radar works too. How you feeling about your life choices about now, huh? Yeah, get wrecked. Oh, come on. Left to die by my entire bloody team. Friggin' love it. Well, this game is a waste of my time. My battleships all cowarded out, and theirs are still playing the game. So, just kill me. Just get it over with. Not you. You can't kill me. I have too much armor for you. What a joke. Next time, don't leave two cruisers on a flank alone. We're done with Baltimore for the night, guys. Just battleship players ruin this game for everybody. You're fine, Mr. October. You're fine. I'm going to take Buffalo. We're going to take Buffalo into randoms. There's no way I'm taking Buffalo into ranked. All right, let's do this. Let's see. Where'd she go? There she is. No, come here. Sam, you're 100% right. Ranked is 1v18 or whatever it is, right? It's your own teammates are just as big a threat to you winning the game as the enemy team is. In fairness, I was that player in the first Baltimore game, so I'll own that. All right, good matchmaking. Oh, double Alaskas. Well, we wouldn't want the game to be fun, would we? All right. This is arms race with double destroyer. We got a GQ and a Jaeger. And they have a Jaeger and a Minigumo. One destroyer on each side. Over here, I have an Andalusia and a Messina. What the hell is a Messina? And then I've got Sejong, Iowa, Brindisi. I'm the only radar in my entire team, whereas they have double Alaska. What in the devil is a Messina? Heal, smoke, hydro. Hydro. It's a hydro Italian cruiser. I like that. HC, take care, my friend.
So, who wants to dance?
I'm gonna go to the start. I'm gonna go to the right flank. They don't have to like it, but that's what we're doing. I'm gonna back up the GQ Johnny in the hopes that the Sejong and the Jaeger know what they're doing. Already off the bat, I have doubts, but we'll try it anyway. I have seen CCs in the Discord openly call for people to ban, openly calling for Wargaming to ban Valparaiso from clan battles and ranked battles. So apparently, it is the latest cancer. For a ship that I just discovered last week, because chat was like, you should really play this boat. And I'm like, what? I don't even know anything about this boat. And it turns out, I didn't think it was all that great. It's not terrible. It's hard to kill, right? It's insanely hard to kill one of those things. My 80,000 point battleship or whatever it was took like 250,000 points of damage. It was dumb. Messina has 6-inch guns. Ooh, that's intriguing. I'll have to go look at that. So like a 152-inch Brindisi. So it's like Brindisi's layout and everything, but with 6-inch guns? Maybe? That might be kind of fun. 6-inch SAP ruins destroyers. And I means ruins. I like very little about how this team is deploying. Guys, you understand that the arms race objectives are how we win the game, right? You understand that, right? Running for the 10 line where there's nothing to get is not going to get you a win here, boys. Well, there's nobody in front of me. I'm not spotted, which tells me none of their destroyers are out here pushing for things yet. Ooh, Striker. That'd be cool. I'm not going to talk you out of it. I'm going to say go for it, buddy. Okay, so they've got a destroyer over here somewhere. Those are Buki Torps cutting through there. Andalusia just got spotted and got slapped. If I'm spotted, that means it's time. What? Oh, I have like a very small window, don't I? Is he like behind an island? This shouldn't be possible. Yeah, okay, I'm 10-7 on 10-kilometer radar. It still shouldn't be possible. Andalusia's going to sell his ship for this buff. Let's hope he makes it. He made it. And there's a Valparaiso coming right through mid. Got to kill that guy.
You son of a bitch.
Let's load the AP. Messina's a giant Abruzzi. Ooh, now you're talking my language. Okay, I'm excited for this. I will happily try.
Gucci, Gucci.
Yep, time to go be somewhere else.
Gucci, Gucci. Gucci, Gucci. Gucci, Gucci.
We're going to full pin the bejesus out of this Valparaiso. Yeah, 13k. Enjoy. Dodge this. Every single shell fell short? How did that happen? Okay, sure, whatever. This Iwami is just like, I feel like dying today. I will make sure and find a way to die today. And the Valparaiso is realizing the predicament he's in. I'm gonna full pin you for days, dude.
This is a force to be reckoned with.
Look at that dispersion. Look at that dispersion. God, I love American Super Heavy AP. Let's go. Let's kill this clown. Yeah, there we go. Nicely done. Good teamwork there. Okay. Johnny, if you would, please. Thank you. Let's put some HE in the barrel. Who can we go murder next? Down a couple of cruisers. Having that Minigumo up there in the middle of the board feels kind of bad, but I bet I can't suss him out just yet. Although somehow I'm lit. Where is this clown that's chasing me? Is it the... No. Okay, it has to have been... It was the Jaeger... Okay, here we go. Minigumo's right here? Wow, that is bold. Well, that guy's about to be in my radar range. So, let's go murder him. And make him regret some of his life choices. Hi! Just don't know why you would throw your ship away for this kill. I don't understand that maneuver. I mean, we are getting slaughtered. We're 3 ships down now, despite having a heal and 3 other buffs. Oh, I love Abruzzi. She's one of my favorite premiums. Alright, apparently I'm going to have to go kill this Jaeger, because the entire other side of the map has just folded. Like a cheap friggin' house of cards. But I can't, because there's an Iowa in mid. Capping mid. So somebody has to stay here and do things. Yay, I guess. Oh, the Jaeger's around. Hi, Mr. Jaeger. How are you? I don't feel like taking your torpedoes. Lucky for you, my radar is on cooldown. However, that may not always be the case, good sirrah. Yep.
This is a force to be reckoned with.
That's the Ibuki, I think.
Much better. You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
I'm getting outspotted, and I have no teammates capable of doing anything about it. So we're probably going to lose this game. Okay, the Iowa just blew his shot, or somebody just blew his shot. Jaeger's moved in behind this island. That is not something that I'm happy to see. Oh, look, they exterminated my entire team on the other flank. What a disastrous train wreck of a game this is. This makes me sad because Buffalo is capable of so much, but not when your team is this incompetent. Hello, Frenchie. Oh, you're south of me now. How interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Look, I'm pinned between 6 things. All of them annoying. Time to get gangbanged. Super fun game, ladies and gentlemen. Sure do love it when my team is this grossly incompetent. I really wanted to kill the Ibuki. That was the shot I was trying to get. Is it almost time to log out? So, here's the lesson. Buffalo, really good ship. Teammates, really, really bad. Try to play the game without having teammates. There you go. You'll be fine. I got 2 more quests in the queue. I really want to take Black Duke's request for Kushiro or whatever. Now, I'm going to be playing in randoms again, which means I'm subject to more misery. But I do like Kushiro. If I remember, this is that tier 10 premium, like, wants to be in it's like a premium Ibuki kind of thing. Yeah, with, like, crawling smoke and stuff. This is a really fun boat, truth be told. Oh, I know what Ruslan is, but I'm just saying... It doesn't matter being able to kill something when your team melts because they just don't understand. They don't know how to fight. Now, this is probably the biggest complaint I have about the modern game is it's full of people who don't want to fight. They sit down at their computer, they log in, they push the battle button, and then they run to the back of the map. Why are you here? Why? Just don't. Just do us all a favor and just don't, right? For years, I have been fairly merciless mocking players who are overly aggressive. But I've reached a point in my Warship's career that I would rather see a player be overly aggressive than an instant coward. Generally, overly aggressive player at least has the possibility of getting a kill, disrupting the enemy team, doing something useful, right? The cowards very rarely accomplish anything. Now, there's a difference between, oh, I'm outnumbered on this side of the map, I should make a tactical retreat and try to prolong my life as long as I can. I did that earlier tonight in Miyoko. That's just smart. But I mean, you see battleships like these guys. Like, these guys will spawn in the middle, and they'll never leave. They'll be circling around here. They will never get within 18 kilometers of an opposing ship. I'm a battleship. I got all this range. Yeah, but you can't hit anything. You're worthless. All right, what do we do? I got a Gearing U-190 left with a Malfi. Hull's headed that way. Fletcher GQ Johnny on the right flank with an whatever that thing is. And a Lepanto, and I got another Lepanto in mid. And I'm a torpedo cruiser. What are my torpedoes? 8s. Okay, so they're not there. I should be. We're going to see. They have radar. They have a Des Moines. Okay, we have no radar. We have nothing. No, we have nothing. Okay. Yeah, I've heard people tell me that. I'm like, oh, well, you know, I've got 20 kilometers of range. I'm not supposed to be up front. Tell me you don't know anything about warships without telling me, right? Okay. This Lepanto's going to get me killed by leaving me nowhere to go. So I have to stop and let him go away. Another pro tip for you battleship players. When in the early game, don't mirror your cruisers. Give them room to work. They're way squishier than you. They need all the open ocean they can get. Yeah, I had a pretty good game in Lenzhou, honestly. Not a bad boat. Quite surprising. Why is my GQ Johnny suiciding? Why is he throwing his ship away? What are you doing? So we have all these destroyers and not one of them will go into a cap. So this is almost the same problem, right? Like, why are you in a destroyer if you won't fight over the map? That's literally your only purpose. That's not your only purpose, but you know what I'm saying. Like, get what I'm trying to say here. I'm being mean intentionally. Like, your job is to fight over caps. Please do so. They're going to get A for free, while the Gearing does whatever he's doing. So irritating. I'd love to catch that guy with a torp. I might get my wish. Come on, need a torpedo for me, would you? Yeah, let's go. All right. Oh, a Lardigue is a hybrid. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, look! GQ Johnny threw his ship away. I'm shocked. Ooh, ASIM would have been good. I should have played some ASIM tonight. Didn't even think about it. I'm a little irritated this guy can just casually lob shells over every island in existence all day long. And I just have to take it. Seven non-pens on a Palmern? What's wrong with these guns?
You did. You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Who was that? J-Bear! Thank you for the sub. Welcome in. Appreciate you. Okay, Gearing bought it. Time to shoot the Venom.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
This really pisses me off. Much better.
Coochie coochie. Coochie coochie.
All right, we have a two-ship lead. Palmern's out. Benham's still alive. Can't say I'm excited about this. Des Moines is in the gap. Don't feel like getting into a brawl with a Des Moines in this thing. Lardigue looks like he's going to have to go handle that himself. Good luck, I guess. Does this thing have 360 turrets? Oh, that's really sexy. I just caught that. All right, Lardigue, just go ram him or something. Des Moines reversing? Yes. Okay. Putting HE in the barrel. Traversing to kill the Venom. Go get him, Fletcher. Okay, he took the ram. I'll take that too. Oh, I'm behind him. I don't want to see these. I want to see torpedoes. Show me torpedoes. Oh, yeah, Mr. Iowa. You're going to love that salvo. Enjoy. Oh, they ran out of his hull. Because of course they did. All right, they're down to 4 ships left. A Benham we've never seen, and the Iowa. Let's cut into mid and grab this cap. I really like this ship. This ship is like a tier 10 Ibuki, a little bit, and it's got great torpedo angles. Man, this ship is nice. Ooh, I have a spotter plane. How the hell am I lit? Whatever destroyer that is alive is on the south side? Wow, okay, sure. The Iowa just checked out? Okay. He apparently just checked out of the game. Fletcher's gonna get an upvote for chasing that Venom down and making sure we got that kill. Good on him. These turrets are 360. That's so awesome. How am I spotted? Ooh, I got them all. I got them all over the island. Oh, I burned out the Iowa. Let's take it. Let's take it. I'll take the easy kill. And we have no idea where this last Venom is. Like, he's been AFK. I think he's AFK. Or disconnected or something. Did I put his fire out? No, he put his fire out. Makes me sad.
You died.
As Puddin would say, another certified wargaming blowout. I always forget the crawling smoke in this boat. Let's go, Shells. I'm a little behind him. Can I sneak in the last one? I cannot. First time all game this poor Venom's been lit. Come on, Shells. Yeah, let's go. One last kill at the end. Thank you for that one. Good request, Black Duke. Calax, are you still here? You made this request a while ago, so I gotta ask. Good job trading with the DM. Most players would not have done that. I legit have no idea what a lobsterminator is. What is that? Is that that Yamato with the goofy camo on it? Is that what you're talking about? Right? That's a Yamato you can do that to, isn't it? Doesn't she have that goofball camo? Do I have that camo? That thing? I don't know what... Calvix has this request and it says the Lobsterminator. I'm like, I don't know what that is. Camo for New Mexico. Oh, yeah. From that thing, that paid thing they did for the guys earlier this year. Yeah, hold on. New Mex. Hybrid main gun sight with TFFA. Okay. This thing. That is awful. That camo is horrid. Why would anybody play this? Why would you do this to yourself? Don't do this to yourself, kids. Yeah, this is another one of those things. I remember when they did this. Yeah, USS Lobsterminator. There you go. I would never have gotten that. On a cruiser night, I'm going to take Black Duke's request. We're going to go out on a game with Eugen. That'll be the last game of the night. So, Calax, I'm going to send your points back. Let's see. Let's do this. Come on. Do I want to do Eugen in randoms or Eugen in ranked? Let's do Eugen in ranked. I feel like Eugen in ranked can be good. Certainly can't be worse than the Baltimore games I had earlier where I played like a total moron. Let's see. This all looks pretty good. Oh, I haven't played since they did that. It's been a hot minute then. Ooh, 47,000 HP. Let's go. Yeah, I'm with you, Nailbomb. There's a lot of weird camos in the game that are not my cup of tea. If somebody enjoys it, hey, you do you, baby. I am a history nerd. I vastly prefer the historical camos. That's just my nature. That's just who I am. Ipiranga and Brandenburg. Everybody going for secondary battleships. Alright, Kagero, Benson, Ognavoy. Alright. Now, Eugen's strength, her main strength in a ranked setting like this is she is, if played well, she is irritatingly difficult to kill. She's not fast, she's got a lot of utility, but getting one off the board, unless I make dumb decisions and screw up, is not that easy.
Game time.
And you really don't want to brawl with one, because I got enough torpedo power to put you on the bottom, more than likely. Jervis. Jervis has a camo? Like a special camo just for her? I don't think I've seen that one. I'm gonna hang with this Benson for a spell. Ooh, it's your boy. It's your boat, Classic. It's Provorny. I'm gonna completely butcher that name. Everybody going to B. Poor Le Tarib going to C all by himself. You know what? Cleveland's going to go with them. I'm going to go with the Tarib. I'm going to keep my guns pointed to mid. But I'm at least going to give the Tarib some backup up north. Eugen doesn't mind a good brawl. The struggle with Eugen is surviving to brawling range. That is the key. If you can find a way to do that, life feels pretty good. Okay, so I'm lit. I was lit briefly. I am lit again. Okay. Baltimore's going to fire AP at me. Yeah, I'm going to have to find a way to get out of here, but with that Baltimore in my way, it's going to be a problem.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with.
Much better.
Yeah, the Brandenburg doesn't frighten me all that much. Okay, the Tarib... Okay, my problem is I need to not be here. And, like, I don't... I kind of... I've got six of them focused on me. So I'm going to get absolutely punished pretty much no matter what maneuver I make here. Yeah, the Bridgeport alone is going to ruin me. Alright, I'm going to try to get into mid. It's going to fail, but I'm going to try. Yeah, this is a terrible game. Because, as usual, my whole team is like, we're going to go be somewhere else. Let's try again. She should have 50 mils of belt armor. When you say side armor, you got to help me out here, Ash. There's a lot of different layers on that side, right? You've got belt, you've got casemate. I mean, which one are we talking about? Apparently, my hipper skills have eroded through lack of use. Plus, I despise this map. It's hot garbage. This is arguably the worst map you can get in ranked, because it's so bad. Well, it's like an ogre, Chinko. Just like an ogre. Upper belt. I thought she was no, it should be way better than 30 mils. So... Baltimore has a 152 mil belt. And by the time you tally up Eugen's different armor schema, let's say, it's less than that, but it's not crazy less. It should be in the 120 mil range, I think. What's up, Aussie? You made it. Welcome in. It is unfortunately the last game of the night, but you made it anyway, so welcome in. Well, the one I can't figure out is why do I get, when you play randoms at tier 10, why do you get Trident? Why do you get Trident? That map should not be a high tier map, now or ever. Huron is going by himself to do things, so good luck, I guess. Now, other than the Zeton, the Bama and the North Carolina will be a little difficult for Brawl, just because, well, they have 16-inch guns. My bow armor does not like 16-inch guns.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Dave, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I know you've been here a bit, but thank you for the follow anyway. Now that is ballsy. And somebody in front of us is smoking.
Come get some.
Hey, Mr. Lennon. How you doing, buddy?
I am the Duke.
I didn't hit him that hard. One of those battleships must have absolutely clapped the hell out of him.
Cookie. If I promise to kill you last, I lie. Gucci, 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 Gucci.
Leningrad has chosen so badly. He's dead already. Yeah, that is highly questionable, to put it lightly. Well, they're down 2 ships already. I'm not complaining, but I am confused. It does not, Broward. I mean, you can play Texas, but there is no counter flooding the opposite side of the ship to raise the elevation of the guns. That's not a thing that you can do in this game, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Texas is in the game though. Speaking of, for those of you guys that maybe don't keep up with these things, but there are a number of folks who ask on occasion. Battleship Texas. Say what?
She's looking good.
Yeah, Battleship Texas is looking good. Right now, as I understand it, the current expectation / plan is that she will be back open as a museum probably late next year. Probably in the back end of 26, they are saying.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Put out a fire with a Bismarck in your face? That's kind of bold. I am confused, but I am not concerned. I am simply confused. The Zeton looks like he wants to try and brawl the world. He's not going to make it to brawl anybody. North Carolina's barely got his engines turning over. So, there's still 2 ships down. Let's go up here and go Lo Yang hunting, shall we? I'm going to be able to shoot through this saddle on the island here in a moment. This North Carolina, I don't think, understands the value of having your engines turned on. He seems to be struggling with this concept right now. My hydro expired. Well, that does make me sad. Luckily, Lo Yang's torps are hot garbage. So as long as I make the occasional maneuver, I should be alright. Wichita got gutsy and got dead. That's the fire we were looking for. North Carolina continuing to get absolutely hammered. Fire is out, so let's try again. Yep, he's over here. Well, looks like the Yang swung wide. Very shady. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We'll put the Hydra up here in a moment. Akazuki burns down the Bama. North Carolina goes out, and then there was just the Lo Yang. Now, I just saw some shells from the Lo Yang. NorCal is cosplaying as Fort Drum. Correct. The Wiesbaden is alive behind us. Wow, that's a little shocking. Not gonna lie. Okay, so the Yang is up north somewhere or something. Yeah, maybe. Well, they should be able to handle him. Let's just keep this destroyer pinned down up here. Who killed our Huron, by the way? I know we're all shocked. I mean, I could put up a plane. Plane's not going to spot him. If by the time the plane spots him, he'll be well in my Hydro range. Yeah, he's continuing to head... There he is. So I'm going to throw the Hawk a solid here. Lo Yang's going to sit in his smoke and farm. Here's the problem. My Hydra's longer range than his is. Wiesbaden bought it. And soon the Lo Yang will join him.
Time for some fisting.
This guy's well within my Hydro range. I don't know where he effed off to. There he is. Now I've got him. Kill him, Hawk. Thank you. There we go. Not an impressive game, but a useful one, which I, contributed something. That's the beauty of Eugen, right? She's able to contribute in almost any situation that you put the ship in. There you go. Not terrible. Yeah, I figured he had gone that way to use the smoke as an escape to screen him leaving. But I also figured, some Lo Yang players are cheeky. They'll sit in their smoke with that Hydro and either not realize that they're getting charged by somebody else's Hydro or that that Hawk has Hydro too, right? So a lot of times they'll forget that and then they get caught out. That's kind of what I was thinking might happen, but it's cool. We got there in the end. All right, guys, let's call it a night. It has been a great evening. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It's been a ton of fun. It's been a good year. 2025 has been a good year here on the Twitches and on the YouTubes. I appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging out with me. whatever it is you do, whatever holiday you celebrate, wherever you're going, if you're not going anywhere, if you're going somewhere, if you're not, whatever. Hi, Ginger.
Hi.
Merry Christmas, guys. Like, be safe, right? Above all, come home safe at the end of it. You go, have a great time, but make good decisions and be safe, okay?
Because if you make stupid ones, we're gonna mock you.
Yeah, like, well, maybe. Everybody, you know, everybody has somebody on the planet that's looking out for them that like, you matter to somebody, right? So remember that and don't make dumb decisions. Let's just put it that way. I gotta find somebody to raid. I think Zath is probably done by now. But if let's see, is he wrapping up? Oh, he's doing Borderlands. Highfire's still around. I might throw you over there. Highfire is a great North American CC. Let's see who else. Looking around. Yeah,
Also,
you know what?
Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah, I won't see you guys till next year. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all that jazz. Because by the time you see me again, it will be, your calendar will read 2026. Let's send you over to Highfire. I haven't raided Highfire in a hot minute. Raid. Bam. Raid created. You guys go say hi. Give Highfire a high five, a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Give him a hashtag clever girl for me. I will see you guys next year. Y'all be good. Stay safe. Make smart decisions. And we'll see you in 26. All right? Take care. Peace.